Right, this is how I think you can get your marking grid or rubric into Moodle. I'm going to try and do this in one shot, so if I make some fluffs I'll just carry on. I've prepared a Word file with all the learning outcomes for London campus, and they're all in here, and it's a question of entering the appropriate marks. So we'll enter the mark for the first area of 6, and we might give the next one 7, the next one 8, the next one 9, they're all out of 15. This one's out of 20, let's give the student 12. We'll mark down a little bit more. The next item's out of 10, so we'll give them 5. And the next one's out of 5, let's give them 3. And the next one's out of 5, let's give them 3. So that's given them all the marks, and we could do the sums ourselves, but Word does have a special way of doing it for you. I'm doing this in a Mac, but it works just the same in a PC. Click in the box for total, and then click on the little icon for auto sum, and it will do the sum for you. It will add up all that columns and it will get the marks right. Unfortunately, what it won't do is adjust. So if I change that from a 3 to a 5, it hasn't automatically done it, so I'd need to get rid of that mark again and click auto sum again. I'd get 55. So there we are. I've produced a marking grid for the student. Now I need to copy and paste that into Moodle. So I'm going to select Edit, select All, Edit, Copy. So that's now on my clipboard, and now I'm going to switch into Moodle. I'm already in the gradebook and I've turned editing on, and I want to mark this student, AJS student, for the CulcRubric, and I need to do that by edit the grade, clicking on that little icon there. That will pop up in a moment. The final grade, if you remember, it was 55. It's useful to be able to remember that. And then clicking in this box here, just do a paste, and that has pasted all the work in. Oh, that's rather useful. Look, we've got 55 coming up here, so you have to remember to pick up that 55 and enter it in that box there. Scroll down a little bit more and save the changes. So that will have entered this rubric into the student's marks. So we've got 55 there. To see what a student will see, click on User Report and select the student we're looking at. We're going to look for AJS student. And here we are. We've got a mark of 55, and here is the rubric that I pasted in. Unfortunately, using a Mac, you get all this crap at the top here. I'll show you how you get rid of that, but it's not particularly important. You could tell the students to ignore it. We could even put a notice here just saying please ignore above things, but scroll it down. It's nicely laid out. The mark is a total of 55. If you did want to get rid of that rubbish there, you go back into the grader report. Effectively you re-edit it, and having saved it, you click on the edit grade again and scroll down a little bit. There's all the rubbish. If you click on this little icon, it makes it bigger so you can see it more easily to edit it out. All I have to do now is to get hold of that, get rid of the rubbish, make it smaller again and save changes, and that will have cleaned it up. Oh, incidentally, I'll talk about the general comments. I forgot to do that whilst I was in Word. But there's a general comments here in the top where the student can. So let's see what the student sees this time. Now it's been cleaned up. And there we can see we've got rid of that rubbish at the top there. So if the tutor were to write more than 3 lines, this box here would increase automatically. That, I reckon, is probably about the easiest way of doing it. The most difficult bit is to make sure that you cut and paste student A's, the comments that you're making to student A, and put it into student A here. But really, in any way that you're returning work to a student, you've got to watch out that you give the right feedback to the right student. Could, if you wanted to, incorporate another table here which gave you the chance to enter the student's name, but it would still be necessary for the tutor to enter the name. Anyway, that's how I think you can use the rubrics quite easily. All you need to do is to deliver the Word file to the tutors and tell them to use the summation bit. Okay, that's 5.5 minutes. That's enough for now. Thanks for listening.